Hey guys, Future Gohan SSJ2 here, and I'm going to do my very first impressions of Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. Okay, if you guys were expecting a walk in the park like the first one, oh boy, are you wrong. This game is almost impossible to beat. The regular mode is basically, it's the regular versus mode. It's just, what you'd expect. It's versus mode. But playing through the story, these things you have to do are close to impossible. Like, there's a level where you have to be Vegeta, and you have to fight, a couple of the androids, 3 androids, and you have absolutely no health at all. That means if you get hit once, you die. 3 androids in a row, and that means they don't charge. So that means they're going to be coming at you 24/7. That's how hard this game can be. Also, I just got done finally, after like 30 tries, beating a level with Teen Gohan. And yeah, Teen Gohan's pretty good in this game, yet for some reason, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, he has really close range punches. When you try and do a combo, even if someone's just like a couple inches away, it still won't hit. You have to be directly in front of him. This is not like the first one at all. But anyway, like I was saying, I was just playing a battle with Teen Gohan, and I was fighting Nappa, Dodoria, Raccoon, 19, and Boo. Their defenses are insane. I'm not talking about, like, they have high defenses so your attacks won't do anything. They will dodge, block, and everything, all your attacks. It's insane. And there are even some levels where, the opponent's ki will constantly recover. The opponent's health will slowly recover. Your health will slowly decrease. It's insane. I swear to God, this game is so hard. This is the very first game in a long time that's made me want to blow up my PlayStation 3. I swear to God, this game is that hard. Okay. Online's basically the same thing. I played like one online match. It's okay. So the servers and everything are basically just like the first one. Everything's nice and clean. The camera, thanks guys. You guys just had to complain and complain and complain. The camera's worse now. They said they fixed it, but no, it's worse. Okay, so, when you know how you crash into the ground, all of a sudden all those craters and stuff pop up everywhere? The craters can sometimes block the screen. So it's not only, you can't barely see you or the opponent, you can't see anything at all. It's that insane. My God. It's just like, it just makes me want to punch the screen. Because this game's hard enough, and then when you can't see, I mean, the first one's camera was perfectly fine. It's just that for some reason people were so lazy they didn't want to just push the left button or the right button to adjust the screen again. I was talking to my friend and he go, "Oh, you shouldn't have to." You shouldn't have to? Look what happened now. You guys just made it worse. It's terrible. The graphics are okay. I like the first ones better because I thought they resembled the anime more, but these ones are not bad. Tarbell's a good character, no matter what anyone says. They said he couldn't fight, but in this game he's pretty good. His ultimate kind of sucks, though, because all he does is just call in a spaceship and it lands in the opponent. It's just like, okay, what is that? I haven't gotten to play as many characters, but Goku's basically the same. For some reason, they had to redub. Like, if you guys remember in the past games, they would use, a lot of the same sound effects that they used all the way back from Tenkaichi 1, all the screams and everything. They completely redubbed everything in this game. And yes, sadly, Colleen dubs Gohan, and, what's-his-face dubs Frieza. Frieza voice, I'm accepting, but no, I'm sorry. She does a terrible Teen Gohan. Kid Gohan, I don't know. I really didn't care much for Kid Gohan in the first place, so I'm just like, you know what? It doesn't really matter. But she screwed up Teen Gohan. She tried to deepen her voice, make him sound older, but now it's just completely obvious that it's a girl voicing him, With Stephanie, you could tell, it was hard to tell that it was a girl. I mean, you could probably knew it was, but you just didn't really know from the, first glance. But, her voice is just terrible in this game. The one who voiced Frieza, for some reason in this game, he sounds like a combination of his voice now and the old voice, because a lot of his screams and stuff sound a lot like that. So his isn't too bad. I still would have preferred her being in the game, but it's not too bad. But yeah, this game is strictly almost impossible. If you guys, like I said, if you guys were expecting a cakewalk, you know, you guys are definitely not getting this in this game at all. A lot of levels are easy though. A lot of levels are easy. Most are not. Most are not. I guarantee you. I'm talking with my friend right now on Skype, and he's just like, as soon as I get the game, I'm gonna, beat this. Is gonna be so easy. Sure, it's a challenge, but we've been wanting a challenge for a very long time. Okay, there is a difference between a challenge and strictly impossible. Okay, for a challenge, like some of these levels are challenging, but not, to the length of being impossible. Some of these levels are close to impossible. In fact, I was watching an IGN review. Yeah, I know they suck, but I was just watching an IGN review of Clash of Ninja Revolution 3, and they said that they were talking about the game makers, and they were saying there's a difference between a level being difficult and a level being almost impossible. Which that's true. There is a huge difference from a level being difficult and a level being impossible, and these levels are impossible. As for the trophies are fairly easy. They're a hell of a lot easier than the first ones. Do you guys remember? Break every object on the field. That one's impossible. Come on. But now all you really have to do is just fight on all maps, win the world tournament are very hard, collect all items, collect all the background music. It's fairly easy. You just basically need to complete everything, But you don't have to do insane stuff like in the first one. But yeah, this game, I'm tired of saying this thing over and over again. But yeah, this game, you guys really do not know how hard this game is unless you've played it. You just don't know how hard it is. It's that impossible. It makes me seriously want to punch my TV. Oh my god. Yeah, this has been my first impressions. I haven't seen the movie yet, and quite frankly, I really don't want to, because it's just dubbed in Japanese. I sat through the Japanese dub the very first time I saw the movie and barely could stand it because the Japanese voices are terrible, seeing as how Goku and Gohan sound almost exactly the same. I'm like, who the fuck is who? Okay, there's no excuse why they did not dub this. They said it was I heard it was because they didn't have enough time. Okay, they could, delay the release for the American version, that's fine. I wouldn't care. I wasn't really hyped up for this game anyway, because Raging Blast 1 just came out. Basically, came out just a couple of months ago. Well, actually, it came out exactly a year ago. But still, that's kind of too soon. They should have been announcing it, right now. This is when they should have been announcing it, not, have the game already out by this time. But if they had delayed it just a little bit longer just to dub the movie, then I'd be satisfied, But it's just terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all you Japanese fans of Dragon Ball Z out there, but I'm sorry. I just don't like the Japanese dub for DBZ. Don't get me wrong, because I like some Japanese dubs. Like for Naruto. Naruto is probably the only anime actually that I like the English voices and the Japanese voices almost the same, But I just cannot stand the Japanese dub of DBZ. I just don't know why. I just can't stand it. And yeah, I really wouldn't want to watch it because that just makes the movie that less enjoyable. I'd like to sit back and enjoy the movie that they made. All the fantastic drawings that they redrew and everything. Not just sit there reading subtitles. I want to watch the movie. If I wanted to read, I'd go to Barnes and Noble and pick up a manga. Okay. I don't want to sit there and read. That's why I think they should have delayed this game a couple more weeks, because it's not going to take that long to dub. Okay, they did a shitty job dubbing the game. That they could have, at least, if they did a shitty job dubbing the game, they could have at least, used the rest of that time dubbing the movie. But, I don't know, maybe someone will post a fan dub up or something and I'll watch it there, but otherwise I really don't want to, But, yeah, like I was saying, this has been my first impressions movie. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope a lot of you guys agree with me. And if a lot of you guys are thinking it's going to be a cakewalk, buy the game. get to some of these impossible levels, and you're gonna be agreeing with me. I promise you. I promise you. See you guys later.